What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Bee Gees, and we're returning to whom it may concern. We're returning to whom it may concern. Thank you again to Amy for providing this excellent and, what's the right word, pop-up gatefold vinyl. Once again, I feel like I have to show it every time. And the next track in this playlist is a song that it shows is written by Barry and Robin, and that is We Lost the Road. Which I suppose my immediate interpretation or prediction about the title, hypothesis may be better, is that it could relate to a relationship in which people lost their way, or they felt like they were diverging or otherwise going off track. I suppose it could be where it's not so much about a romantic relationship or even necessarily diverging, but maybe the idea of losing one's way, like in a psycho-emotional sense, or feeling like you're not right or you're not in a good place. So I'll see what I can catch on a first listen. This is the Bee Gees. The track is We Lost the Road, and it's from their 1972 album, To Whom It May Concern.
We must have lost the road. Don't you think it's getting late? Maybe if it's colder, we can stop and wait. We must have lost the words. All the little things we said. And now the world is frozen, only you in my head. We lost the road. We lost the I've lost the tune. Where did I step out of line? I'll search for the melody that calls.
Not allowed to fade out if we're getting some vocal flourishes and flare-ups like that. I mean, seriously, the vocal work in the last 45 seconds or so of the track may be my favorite part. Just really, turned it up a notch and, let it burn a bit. It had some fire to the vocals in that last part. So I'm assuming that's Robin on lead, in part because he's one of the writers of the song, but that didn't sound like Barry, so I'm assuming that's Robin. And yeah, it's a tune that sort of does that, getting fuller and then emptying out a little bit. Like it alternates between a more soft and intimate arrangement and then a big flourish in the chorus where, the backing voices and the instruments themselves get a bit stronger and louder. So I enjoy the sequencing or progression of the tune. I will say, I think there was maybe a skip right before the second chorus. I don't think it was as notable as the skip in the first track. Like, I feel like if it did skip, it went ahead maybe a couple seconds at most, and it wasn't like cyclical. It didn't, skip multiple times, like a big scratch on the record. So we can deal with that. And again, I am appreciative for anything that I receive in physical media. So the fact that this has a bit of mileage on it and a bit of wear does not in any way diminish it. So once again, thank you to Amy and to all the folks who shared the Bee Gees material, both physical and digital, that I have access to, which again, we still have much more to go in this journey, which I'm very excited about. But yeah, so I didn't catch all the lines, in part because I was sort of paying attention to the evolution, the rising and falling of the density of the arrangement of the track. But what I caught does seem to maybe suggest it is about a relationship or two people that had a good connection, but now all the little things I heard referenced, and I feel like maybe those aren't clicking or they aren't apparent in the way they were before. So it does sound like maybe it's a metaphor, a figurative meaning for people who've lost their way together or in their journey forward. So let me know if I'm reading that right or if there's a crucial line that I missed. But yeah, that seemed to be the essence of what I did catch on a first listen. And yes, again, their vocals, I love the way they have this agile ability, all of them seemingly, but in this case Robin, to kind of jump and do these melismatic flourishes on the same word syllable in a given line. And I feel like that was well represented in this one. So yeah, another one that, I promise at some point I'll stop saying this, but if I had heard this before going on my larger Bee Gees deep dive, I would have thought like, wait, that like, it almost sounds like the Beatles, but those aren't the Beatles' voices, so who is this? So it is clear to me that that type of like late 60s, early 70s, art rock, for maybe a lack of a better word, or like category, it feels like that is very much a huge part of their legacy, even if more popularly, or like to people who are less familiar with the deep dive, the deeper cuts, if you will, in their catalog, they're known for like a disco type of sound. So yeah, another cool one. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time. Peace.